All right, let's dive in. Today, we're heading to a really legendary spot on the eastern shores of Sri Lanka. It's a place that surfers and adventurers whisper about, you know? The one and only Arugam Bay.
So what's the big deal? What's the secret sauce? Well, it's not just one thing. It's this incredible mix of raw, natural beauty, these amazing wildlife encounters you just don't expect, and honestly, an incredibly laid-back charm. That's the unique combination we're going to unpack.
So yeah, what exactly makes this place so legendary? Let's break it down, from its vibe and its people, all the way to those world-class waves. Okay, first things first. Let's get to the heart of Arugam Bay. Because really, to get this place, you have to understand its soul. You got to know its people, its history, and the unique culture that just defines it.
So, to picture it in your head, Arugam Bay is kind of tucked away on the east coast in the Ampara district. It's about 320 kilometers from the capital, Colombo. And you know what? That distance is actually part of its magic. It feels like you're really, truly getting away from it all.
And this right here, this is the key to its whole atmosphere. At its core, Arugam Bay was, and in a lot of ways it still is, a traditional fishing village. But then, word got out about its insane surf, and boom, it transformed into this global hotspot. It's that mashup of old and new that makes the vibe feel so real, so authentic.
And that authenticity, it comes from a really deep cultural well. The area is this vibrant melting pot of Tamil and Muslim communities, and you feel it everywhere. You can smell it in the spicy curries mixing with the sea air. You can hear it in the music. You can see it in the architecture of the village. It's just everywhere.
All right, now for the main event. Let's talk adventure. This is why most people make the journey in the first place. For this incredible range of experiences, from the powerful ocean waves to the wild, wild jungle.
Look, Arugam Bay's reputation is built on one thing, and it's this: world-class surfing. It's a true paradise. It consistently ranks among the best spots on the entire planet, and if you come during the peak season, say June to August, you are going to get absolutely perfect waves. But here's the great thing. There's a wave for everybody. If you're an experienced surfer, you're going to head straight for that powerful, energetic break at Main Point. If you're just starting out, Baby Point is basically the perfect classroom. And if you just want some incredible scenery with way fewer crowds, spots like Peanut Farm and Elephant Rock are pure magic. Seriously.
But what if you're not a surfer? This is where Arugam Bay really shines. It's a gateway to so much more. We're talking wildlife safaris, ancient temples, peaceful lagoon tours. There is an adventure here for literally every possible mood.
And yes, speaking of wildlife, you are right next door to some of the best in all of Sri Lanka. The famous Kumana National Park is just a short trip away. Taking a safari there gives you a real shot at seeing majestic elephants, crocodiles just basking in the sun, and a breathtaking variety of birds, all in their natural habitat. So, after a long day of surfing or exploring, the whole focus shifts to food. And let me tell you, the scene is fantastic. You can find everything from the absolute freshest seafood and traditional, spicy Sri Lankan curries to these trendy little cafes serving up international dishes. And when the sun goes down, especially during high season, the beachfront just comes alive with these laid-back parties and a really great social vibe. Okay, sold yet? Ready to go? Let's get into the nitty-gritty. The practical details. This is your essential guide to planning your own trip to Arugam Bay. So when you visit is absolutely crucial because the place offers two totally different experiences. You can come during the high season from June to August for that peak surf and a buzzing social scene. Or if you want total tranquility and better prices, the low season from February to March is quiet and serene, though the waves are definitely much calmer. Getting there is really part of the adventure. The most direct way is just by road from hubs like Colombo or Ella. But for a truly unforgettable experience, you could take that famously scenic train to Ella and then just finish the trip by car. Or, hey, if you're short on time, you can just hop on a quick domestic flight to the nearby town of Ampara.
And finally, a few key things you've got to know. On safety, be smart about the ocean. Avoid swimming where there are known strong currents.
And yeah, be mindful that the lagoons are home to crocodiles. For packing, the non-negotiables are your surf gear, tons of sun protection, and a good insect repellent. And maybe most important of all, always be respectful of the local customs that make Arugam Bay so special in the first place.
So, when you strip it all away, what is it? What's the real essence of Arugam Bay? Why does it leave such a lasting mark on people? I think it all comes down to one unforgettable blend.
It's the thrill of adventure, right? Whether you find it on a surfboard or on a safari. It's that deep sense of relaxation you feel just sitting on its shores. And it's the rich, welcoming culture that just ties that whole amazing experience together.
And that kind of leaves us with one final thought. For the traveler who really wants it all, world-class waves right next to untamed wilderness, a fun social scene that's still grounded in authentic local culture, you just have to ask yourself, is this the perfect blend? Based on everything we've seen, it gets pretty darn close.